The hot hatch genre has, at times, made us feel very old. Our younger selves would have happily tolerated a bouncy ride, a laggy engine, or a raucous cabin if it kept the price low and the fun to drive quotient high, but our backs, our patience, and our eardrums aren't as forgiving as they once were. Volkswagen seems to understand. We recently drove a Europe-spec VW Golf R around our Michigan stomping ground and concluded that it stays true to the franchise. The new drift mode may be the star in the highlight reels, but the Golf R's distinguishing trait is that it's so much more well-rounded than your typical hot hatch. The heart of the Golf R remains a turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-4, but Volkswagen massaged the software and moving bits to a Civic Type R, feeding 315 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, gains of 27 and 30, respectively. Most Turbo 4s this powerful feel as though they were tuned by Michael Bay, with their barely controlled, explosive power delivery. Not this one. The 4th Gen EA888, an iron block holdout, is linear and refined in its work, even at its most violent. Engage launch control and the optional 7-speed dual-clutch automatic slips a clutch through most of first gear rather than slamming shut in the axle shaft stress test we've grown accustomed to from other all-wheel drive products. The transmission of our Euro-spec Golf R clicks through the gears at a furious pace as 60 miles per hour arrives in a quick 3.9 seconds and the quarter mile is dispatched in 12.5 seconds at 111 miles per hour, placing it well ahead of the last automatic Golf R we tested. An R button on the steering wheel pulls up a driving mode selection screen on the central display. This is the easiest to use function of the otherwise infuriating new infotainment system. All US cars come standard with the R Performance package. The pack's special mode readies the R to tackle the Nürburgring by sharpening the throttle, livening up the transmission, and dialing in the 15-position electronically controlled dampers. This mode is also perfect for terrorizing your local twisties, where the driving experience can best be described as that of a Porsche 718 Cayman with a backseat. Yes, this Golf with a transversely mounted 4-cylinder and an economy car's body is that good. The steering is quick if a touch short on feel, while the 235/35 R19 Pirelli P0 PZ4S howl at their 0.99 G limit. The firm brake pedal works the 14.1-inch cross-drilled front rotors with precision, stopping from 70 miles per hour in 151 feet and from 100 miles per hour in 304. The revised all-wheel drive system abandons the previous model's center coupling for a pair of electronically controlled clutch packs, each dedicated to one of the rear axle half shafts. By varying pressure in the clutches, the Golf R can shuffle the left-right torque distribution to aid rotation. With drift mode activated, the system delivers all the rear axle torque to the outside tire in turns, but don't expect cinematic power slides. The car is capable of routing only 50% of the engine's grunt to the rear axle. That's fine by us, because the Golf R's thrills are more sophisticated than sliding sideways and sending up smoke signals. If you are more interested in speed, precision, and refinement, this is your hot hatch. Hopefully you've been saving like a grown-up, because the Golf R carries a very adult price, starting at $44,640.